Hi, my name is Okpara EJ Kingsley. Okay, I welcome you to my YouTube channel, 10 Starship. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Today we'll be talking about business summary document, how to answer business summary document for Tony Elumelu Foundation grant. That's $5,000 grant. Okay, how to answer business summary document of Tony Elumelu Foundation $5,000 grant. Okay, first of all, I believe you have the document already, so you can see that is where to input your business name, your email address, and the other details. But the first question will be coming in contact with would be problem and solution. Problem and solution. Okay. When we talk about problem, without problem, there can never be anything called business. Okay, there can never be anything called business. I usually tell people that when you're able to identify a problem and then know the solution, that is business. So now the question here says describe an overview. It says describe an overview of your business, highlighting is how you came up with this business idea, what problem you are trying to solve, how your business solves this problem. It says when describing your problem, make sure that you quantify the significance of the problem in terms of loss, time, money, other resources, or uncaptured value of people or entities that need a solution to this problem. And now says it should not be more than 150 words. Shouldn't be more than 150 words. Okay. Now we are going to be selecting maybe one business and then work on it. So let's just assume you want to venture or you're into business go with. Okay, let's say catfish. I think catfish business is very okay. Okay, as a fish farm is very okay. Let's go with that one. Let's just assume you are into the business, you want to venture into it. Now, in your community, you would have to identify a problem. Okay, before establishing that business, or you must have identified the problem before you established it. Now, let's say maybe that people in your community do not have access to a healthy, quality and affordable catfish. Okay, that's fresh fish. They don't have access to it. It's very difficult to come by. Now, what that is actually a problem. Is a problem. And now, since they are saying we should quantify it, you can then say that food insecurity or malnutrition is a big problem in my community. Okay, in my community, that people do not have access to quality, healthy, and affordable catfish to meet up with their protein requirements. Okay, and then you can just add up and say, IMF has confirmed that 2 million children in Nigeria suffer from severe acute malnutrition. Okay, so that we have been able to establish a problem. That problem is that there is food insecurity and malnutrition in your community. So what is going to solve? What is going to bring solution to that problem? And that is now the solution is this. The solution we're going to make the solution to be in where my company is going to be involved. You mentioned in the company in intensive fish farm, back up with e-feeding machine, okay, to reduce cost. So we have been able to identify a problem, and then we have been able to identify the solution. Okay, now the next one says business process. business process. Please, before I carry on, I want to show you something here. This business problem and solution, you don't rush it, because if you're not able to convince your reviewers at this point, I'm sorry, you might not get this grant. You have to be able to convince your reviewers at this point. So the next stage is business process. The business process. And then it says, how does your business work? Describe the unique features of your business offering and how they address identified problems. Not more than 100 words. How does your business work? Describe the unique features of your business offering and how they address your identified problem. Not more than 100 words. Now, take a look at this. The most important word there says unique features. Now, I want to talk about unique features. What are those features that distinguish you from your competitors? Okay, because you are not the only one into fish farm. So, what are those features? And one of those features could be that you are not just only producing fresh fish, you're also into processing of fish. That means you dry them. Okay, you can also say that you do home delivery. This could be just one of the things that one of the things you can say, okay, you are different, that will make you different from your competitors. Now the next one says is pricing. Pricing. Okay, this is what is average price of your product or service in US dollar and in local currency. If you have not determined the price yet, talk about what you consider in deciding the price of your business offering. Not more than 20 words. Okay, not more than 20 words. You are limited, so you just have to do whatever you can do with 20 words. Okay, and then for those of you who are into catfish, you can say maybe that the price of your product is for table size catfish is let's just say 1,200, and when you convert it to the current distance, it should be about $2. Okay, it should be about $2. Okay, so that is just it. And then the next one is profitability. And it says, how will you make profit? Tell us how many users you expect to sell in a year. If your business earns revenue by usage instead of by user customer, indicate the level of usage you expect. Give a summary of your cost of operation. Okay, for somebody that is into catfish, I think this one is also simple. Okay, you can just say for every that it costs you about 500 naira to produce one catfish, and then you sell them each to 1,500 naira. Okay, 1,500 naira. First of all, you have to determine it in your own local currency and then convert it to US dollar. Okay, is that okay by you? That's yes. Okay, and then so it costs you about 500 naira, and then you sell. That means you making up to 1,000 naira from a catfish. And since it takes up to 6 months, 4 to 6 months, to produce a catfish to table size, that means if you have like 1,000 catfish and sell it within that 6 months, that means you have made, or you'll be making 1 million naira. So you convert 1 million naira to the US dollar and know what to give you. Okay, and then the next one says market opportunity, target audience, customers. Okay, so describe the size of your market in currency in dollars, okay, your target customer, and how many customers you anticipate. Describe the size of your market in currency. Okay, now let's just assume you are targeting maybe 200,000 people, from your community. Okay, or 20,000 people, let's say 20,000 people from your community, and the price of one catfish is $2. So you multiply $2 by 20,000, that should give you 40,000. Okay, you put it in, that is, you put the market in a currency level. So that is just it. That one is also very simple. This is market and sales. That's your market plan. Explain how you plan to get your products or service to your market. Highlight what tactics you will use to grow your customer base, maintain relationship, and build customer loyalty. What offline and online channels will you use to create visibility for your customers? And tell us what distribution system or partnership you will utilize to get your business offering to the market. Not more than 100 words. Now, how do you grow your customer base? Okay, you know how to grow your customer base. You can grow your customer base by making your product affordable, a little bit cheaper compared to that of your competitors, as long as it not affect your business. And then you can also do home delivery. Home delivery for those who buy in bulk. Okay, you can just do home delivery. Okay, that is not also enough. You can also decide to do promo. Maybe if you buy, you get one when you buy 20 or 10. Okay, in that way you can return and grow your customer base. And then what channel will you use to sell this product, offline and online? You already know the online. You already know Facebook. You already know website. You already know WhatsApp business, not WhatsApp Messenger. WhatsApp business. Okay, WhatsApp business. You already know TikTok. What is it called? WhatsApp and the rest of them. These are channels in which you can use to sell what your product online. And then the next one says is business analysis. Business analysis. Okay, and then when we talk about business analysis, so SWOT, that is strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Now take a look here. It's not asking you for one strength, it's asking you strength. That means you have to mention at least two. Okay, two. So what are your strengths? Your strength could be that you are knowledgeable or well experienced in this business. Okay, you are well experienced in this business. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. And then you can also talk about other strengths, or maybe you even have, if you have a certificate that is related to that, or you are good in management. If you can, you are very good when it comes to management. And then the weakness, what are the things that limit you? What are the weakness? What are your own weaknesses? Your own weaknesses in this point could be that you lack fund, insufficient capital. Now, what could be the opportunities? The opportunities could be that the market is large. The market is large, okay, very big market. So you still have tendencies of growing. You're not going to be stagnant in business. So the threat could be government or favorable policies. It could also be what is it called? It could also be nature. That is what we call act of God. Okay, nature. Okay, that's natural disaster. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Then the next one says, describe the. Okay, I think you've done this for your analysis. Is that it's the same thing. It's include the following: product, competition, political, social, technical, economic, and then he said. Then the next one is your needs. This place is very sensitive. Your Tony Elumelu is not going to give you this money just like that. He's not dashing you money. They want to know, what are you going to use this money to do? What are you going to use this money to do? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. What are you going to use this money to do? So here you're going to mention some of the equipment that you need to buy. So what are you going to use this money to buy? So you can classify them into maybe equipment and working capital. For somebody who is into catfish, you might be needing this money. You need it to build more ponds. Okay, maybe get a brooding machine, then buy processing a machine. You understand? You must also be needing to drill borehole so that you have steady water. Okay, so that you have steady water. And then for somebody who is into poultry, you can use it to buy equipment for brooding. You can battery cages, broiler, a plug-in generator, and maybe poultry feed and supplement, pay salaries. And then when you're paying, when you want to mention salaries, or when you want to mention more employees, talk about how many months you're going to pay. If it is 6 months for 3 people, you talk about how much you're going to, you understand, how much you are going to pay them for these 6 months. They want to know. Okay, they want to know. Okay, so the next one says, who is on your business team? Write a brief overview of you and your team and describe what makes this place is also sensitive and poignant. And I remember some years ago when I went for grant competition, one woman managed, I don't know where he pulled one boy and brought him as a team member, and unfortunately one of the judges threw a question at the young man, and it was something else. So if you are going to be using anybody as a team member, make sure that the person knows your business very well. You don't just use anybody. Okay, make sure the person knows your business very well. The person might be into catfish, or might have studied something that has to do with catfish. So it's very, very necessary. Don't just bring anybody. Don't just include. Please, when you are including people, include real people. Include real people. Okay, and then include their profile. Okay, their profile is very important that you include the person's profile. Okay, if the person is educated, as a graduate, or you include it. Is very, very, very what necessary. Then the next one says your plans. It says, tell us what stage you are in your business. Is it still an idea? That's what they are asking here, and it says not more than 150 words. What they want to know is that which level, where exactly is your business right now? Is it at the ideal level, a startup, or existing business? They want to know. Okay, they want to know. And please, if you're talking about the stage of a business, make sure that you don't go beyond 3 years. Don't say your business is beyond maybe you stayed over 10 years. No. You'll be disqualified immediately. Okay, you may be disqualified immediately. Okay, so what the next one says, have you started manufacturing, offering your services? If so, tell us how long you've been in the business and what are your business achievements to date. This particular achievement is also necessary. If you have been recognized maybe by a state government or by any big organization, it is necessary that you add it. If you have been able to grow your business maybe from 1,000 capacity to 2,000 capacity, you also include it. If maybe when you started you just had only one employee, but now you have like 3. These are the things you have to include. Okay, if you also got maybe a grant somewhere, maybe you got a grant somewhere other than this particular NGO, you also include it. But make sure that it doesn't go, that grant shouldn't go beyond maybe $5,000. Okay. Now the next thing is what are the next steps for your business? Talk about the milestones you hope to accomplish over the next 2 years on a quarterly basis. On a quarterly basis, that means you're not just going to be saying, okay, in the next 2 years. No, on a quarterly basis. So each quarter, what are you going to do? You can then you already know. We can say maybe in the next quarter you want to buy brooding machine, and then the other thing you are going to buy what is it called, processing machine. You're going to be adding up another branch. You understand? You expand, you employ more people. These are the things you are going to be mentioning. Okay, you're going to, and it says you shouldn't go beyond 150 words. Okay, this is where I would have to conclude it. Okay, if you need a bankable business plan, please call me or chat me up on WhatsApp with this number 08060777979. 08060777979. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe now, like, comment, and share. My name remains Okpara Ijezie Kingsley. God bless you.